For today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to fold collared shirt, dress shirts, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have a look at long sleeve ones as well as short sleeve ones, just in case you need to know the differences. So I'm gonna show you one file fold, I'm gonna show you one regular fold that looks really beautiful in your dresser, one that's really nice for travel, and then lastly the block roll that I teach in my how to fold to save space course. Yeah, so let's get started. I want to show you how on this long sleeve shirt first. So for all these folds, we're going to start with the buttons buttoned up. Now for this particular fold, I'm going to start out by laying the shirt with the back facing up, like this. From here, we're going to split the shirt into 4 parts, like this. So we're going to fold this side in first, and then the other one. So grab hold of the shoulder, and as well as the bottom. Flip this in to the middle, like so. We also need to fold in the arm, and I like to do it with this side facing out, so that we create a nice and parallel line down the entire shirt. So now that we have done this side, we need to take care of the other side as well. So flipping that in towards the middle like this. Now if there is any overlap, don't worry about it, totally fine. And we are going to fold this arm in as well. Again, create a nice parallel down like so. At this point you can straighten out the arms, make everything look perfect. I'm just going to turn it around here so it's easier to see. I'm going to split it into 3 parts here. And from the bottom of the shirt, I'm going to flip it in 1/3 of the way, like this. And then do it one more time up towards the top, like this. And then turn it around. Ta-da! And you should have a beautifully folded shirt, like so. So that's a pretty cool one, right? This is the classic one that you see in the stores. It is nice, it looks beautiful in your dresser. However, it's not my favorite. It takes up a lot of space. It tends to crease up a lot at the folds. Now I want to show you a quick variation on this one as well. So this method that I want to show you next is fantastic if you're going out traveling. I'm going to show you one more that's really nice for traveling afterwards. But this one is more traditional. Some of you probably will prefer this one, to be honest. So let's start out by the shirt again, laying backside up like this. And we're going to start out by crossing the arms down like this, both sides. And from here we're going to fold the arms back up actually, so that it meets the edge here. Don't fold it out over the shirt, but try to get it as far up as you can. Do the same thing on the other side as well. Make sure everything is nice and even, no wrinkles. From here we're going to split the shirt into 3 parts, not 4 like before, but we're going to split it into 3, okay? And from here, flip one side in towards the middle. Usually it lines up so that you get just to the other side of the collar, like this. And we need to do that on the other side as well here. Ta-da! Like this. Alright, so from here you probably guessed it, turning it around, splitting it into 3 parts again here. And we are going to start from the bottom, flip it up 1/3 of the way, and then one more time, 1/3 of the way. So this one is pretty nice, right? It takes up less space. You may need to practice this one a little bit more. It does create more wrinkles, but if you're going out traveling, it's fantastic. I'm going to show you a better one for travel as well, but I'll save that for last. That's actually my favorite. Let's just do a file fold 2 while we're already here, and I think we'll do it on the short sleeve one. We've done 2 with a long sleeve. Let's do 2 with a short as well. I'm going to start out this time by placing it with the front side facing up, and I'm going to flip in the little arms here. So if you have a long sleeve shirt, you want to do the same thing as we did in the previous fold, in that you cross it, and flip it back up with the arms. But for the short sleeve ones, you can always just fold them in like this. It's a lot easier with the short sleeve ones. So at this point, we are also going to fold it into 1/3s, like this. 1/3 over on this side. Make sure to avoid any wrinkles. 1/3 on this side as well. And from here, it's a little bit of a difference. I'm going to turn it again so it's easier for you guys to follow. I'm going to split it in half this time, okay? Flip it up like this. And at this point, split it into 3. And we want to fold the side with the end of the shirt, and that means the collar and the bottom. We're going to fold that one in first, like this. And then one more time over this. And you can file fold this one. And these are nice for file folding. I do not like this one because it wrinkles easily, but if you're a big fan of file folding all your clothes, you know, Marie Kondo, all that stuff, this is the thing for you. Now lastly, but not least, I'm going to show you my favorite. This is the one that I teach in my rolling course. The course where I show you how to fold clothes to save space. You can check that out. Actually, you can check out the complete guide here. I have a video guide on YouTube. I'll link to that at the end here. So we're going to start out by placing the shirt with the back facing up again, like this. However, this time there is a little bit of a difference. We're going to split it down half. So this is the only point that's going to end up creasing at all. So you can see this one has actually been rolled up with a technique that I'm about to show you, and it has a slight wrinkle down the middle here. It's a lot less than many of the other methods that I've shown you. So fold it over in half, bam, like this. Sure, everything lines up nice and evenly. If you want to even it out, you can lift it up, give it a little bit of a shake, put it back down. Okay, so for the arms with the long sleeve ones, you want to fold them as parallel down here as you can. Just make sure that they don't stick out from the shirt. So for these short sleeve ones, it's really easy, just fold them in directly so that you create a nice straight line on both sides. Again, trying to avoid any kind of wrinkles that may occur. From this point, starting from the bottom, you can just start rolling. And you don't need to be very afraid of rolling it here. You don't need to roll it super lightly. However, you know, don't roll it super tight either. That's just gonna end up with a bunch of wrinkles. So like this, and once you reach the top here, you grab hold of the entire thing. Now these are really nice for stuffing into your suit jackets, blazers, this type of stuff, but it's also really nice to organize in your dresser. Just one word of caution, if you really want to avoid all wrinkles on your shirt, you will need to hang them. But these are fantastic alternatives. I'm a big fan of the last one myself, so yeah, I'll see you next week.